Hello everybody, welcome to another video on career solutions by Aashna Jain. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing that whether you should be interning with an advocate in your initial few years of the law school. Now, before you get me wrong, I'm not telling you to completely never intern with an advocate. All I'm asking is that whether one should be interning with advocates in the initial few years of the law school. So to answer that question, yes or no, and for the reasons subsequent, let's get started into the video. And before that, could you please subscribe to this channel? It will mean the world to me. With that said, now finally get started into the video. So the first reason is that when you go to a lawyer's chamber in your first or second year of law school, you've barely read any laws. You've barely touched on procedural or substantive laws. You've only read maybe contract and tort law. That is not enough for you to indulge in heavy research and drafting work. And this fact is very well known to the advocate also, that you are not exposed to any such bigger laws, and thereby they give you very redundant work, or they give you basic research work which is not of much interest to a candidate who's gone there with the idea that I'll be indulging in drafting and heavy research and assisting the counsel in court. So the first step of getting disenchanted starts here itself, because your expectations of getting the work doesn't meet your qualification at the moment. Secondly, once you go to the court, you're all excited to witness proceedings, to understand the cases, etc., and everything. However, as and when you enter the court and you start hearing your counsel argue or speak up on matters, do you realize that you are not aware of any facts? You're not aware of how the proceedings are going on, why the proceedings are going on in such a manner or in such a direction, because A, you've not read the procedural law, so you don't know how the procedure works, and secondly, even if you've read the case file, it's not possible for you to read it completely in its most accurate format and form, because you're not taught how to read the case file, right? The law school hasn't given you any introduction, and even if the advocate tries to teach you, because you're not aware of any intricacies of the law or the procedure or how the case proceeds at different levels of the court, you will never be able to fully understand that case file that you tried to read at your chamber. And once you come to the court, it all becomes very mixed bag for you. Again, you start losing interest in the proceeding that's going on, and subsequently you while away your time in the court thinking that you're not maybe cut out for it, right? And the last reason is that the advocate thinks that, okay, if nothing else, you can maybe help the chamber clerk in filing the documents. Now you are again very well excited to go to the registry and see how the filing works. However, as and when you go, you realize, or you think, it's not actually the reality, but you think that it's only very clerical work. It's all about finding mistakes in a document, submitting them, resubmitting them, stapling the documents, compiling in extras, etc. However, at this point in time, it is difficult for you to understand and to accept that filing is a very important part of the practice of court. And if you're not aware of filing, you can never be a successful lawyer. However, at this point, it becomes too hectic for you because A, you don't have any other internship experiences, so you don't know how to stay on for longer hours, how to toil around in the court. And secondly, you simply have this idea that filing is a clerical thing, because your boss is never accompanying you, you're always accompanying the chamber clerk. So this is why, again, this is the third step in for you to get disenchanted with the profession. Now, however, had you done these kind of internships in your final years or in your fourth year of law school or in the senior years of law school, essentially, you would have gotten a better perspective at it, you would have been better prepared for it. So it is just my advice that don't try and intern just in the initial years of law school with chamber advocates. Reserve that part for the senior years and put in better effort, put in extra energy. And simply because you intern in the initial few years, you're bound to get disenchanted and you feel that you're not cut out for the profession. I hope this video helped you, and if it did, please subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends or with the people you think who might benefit from it. If you want any personal mentorship sessions on how to get internships and jobs in law firms or in any other field in the legal fraternity, please reach out to me for a personal mentorship session or an interview coaching session with the link given below. Or you can also reach out to me through my personal message on Instagram, which is Career Solutions by Aashna Jain. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.